Your brain operates on what neuroscientists call ultradian rhythms, cycles of high and low alertness that repeat throughout the day. And there's a critical 15-minute window at the start of each high-performance cycle that determines whether you'll enter a state of deep focus or remain in shallow, scattered attention. During this window, your prefrontal cortex is calibrating its resource allocation, deciding which neural networks to activate and which to suppress, and any interruption during this period fragments this process, forcing your brain to restart the entire sequence. Research from Stanford's neurobiology labs shows that when you protect these first 15 minutes after beginning a task, your brain releases optimal levels of norepinephrine and dopamine, creating what's known as neurochemical momentum that can sustain concentration for 90 to 120 minutes. The most productive people aren't just disciplined, they've learned to recognize when these windows open, usually first thing in the morning, after physical exercise, or following a complete mental break, and they guard them ruthlessly by eliminating notifications, closing communication channels, and even controlling their physical environment to prevent cognitive disruption. What's fascinating is that your brain literally cannot distinguish between a genuine emergency and a random notification during this calibration period. It processes both as threats that demand immediate attention, which is why even glancing at your phone can completely derail the focus-building process. The 15-minute rule isn't arbitrary. It's the minimum time your anterior cingulate cortex needs to suppress your brain's default mode network, the system responsible for mind wandering and internal distraction, and shift dominance to your task-positive network. Once you cross this threshold, your brain enters what researchers call cognitive entrainment, where maintaining focus actually requires less mental energy than breaking it, which is why the hardest part of any challenging work is always the beginning. This is why creative breakthroughs and complex problem-solving rarely happen in the first few minutes of work. Your brain needs that protected window to load the relevant mental models, activate the appropriate neural pathways, and achieve the synchronization between brain regions that makes deep thinking possible.